I'm Rebecca.
And I'm Hunter, and this is the Family Showdown!
Oh, great. The camera's locked up. Hey, it's our usual false start.
15-yard penalty.
Hi, guys.
Still first down.
Good
Welcome.
evening.
Time for a belated top 10.
I'm belated.
It's only 6 minutes late. It's cool.
Not too bad.
Cool. That's
All
a
right,
record
yeah.
for us, right?
We still haven't figured out why our camera shuts off randomly right when we start.
Because everything works as we do all the setup beforehand. It's only when we go live.
And it just shuts
I
off.
blame YouTube. Yes!
No.
It's you, YouTube.
It's not you.
Sure it is. It's infiltrating our computer.
Hello, everyone. Good evening. Tonight, what are we doing tonight?
Top 10. A crazy top 10. I can't believe top 10. I can't believe
That's not butter.
you like these games. That would be awesome. I can't believe it's not butter top 10 board games. Trademark.
No, we're doing the top 10 games that we can't believe the other person enjoys.
That's right. These are like the oddball games that don't quite fit the mold sort of thing. I think my list was way harder to make than yours.
I thought that, but then... Well, no, yeah, I had about 30 games on my list.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm like, because, I mean, it's really obvious when you like a game or not. And you fall pretty well within parameters. I mean, so for something to be outside of that box...
But then it makes it easy to pick which one... moving the camera, folks.
Yeah, but there's not that many. There's not that many. I mean, you like those games, and that's that. I mean, typically there's not an outlier. So
but then if there's an outlier, it's obviously one for the list, right?
Yeah, but finding those, it's not as easy. I mean, there's not that many. I feel like I was scraping a barrel. I don't know.
We'll see.
You guys tell me. You guys are probably better at picking these than
I think
me.
someone, this list was given to us by someone.
A troll.
One of you people out there.
Maybe not
I think
named
they're
troll.
looking for us to argue with each other.
I think you are.
I can't read any of that chat. I need to make it bigger.
Uh-oh, he's going blind. Oh, squinty eyes. Actually, I'm really tired after staring at a screen all day. You'll probably see me going. I'll be blinking like an owl.
Hey, I'll make the chat bigger. Here we go. There we go. Hey, look, we got chat. I can read the
Large
chat now.
print for the old folks. That's good. Oh my goodness. Okay.
So what I actually did, I know Rebecca didn't do this, and I didn't even ask her to do this.
What?
Well, except for one.
What?
I put where you rank them in your top 100.
Oh, no, I did not do that. Yeah. I can tell you in general. You can totally talk about it. Talk about all you want. Me?
All right. Well, let's get started. Top 10 games we can't believe the other enjoys. Here we go.
All right, let's do this.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here we go. Jerks!
Number 10.
All right. My number 10.
What is your number 10?
I don't know. Let's push this button and see what it is.
Okay.
My number 10 is Bob Ross, The Art of Chill.
Why do you find this so surprising?
So here's let me go into my reasoning of my list. My list is there's 2 reasons why a game would be on my list.
Okay.
2 reasons.
Okay.
Reason number 1 is that it kind of falls out of your wheelhouse, stuff you don't normally like, things that are contrary to some of your beliefs.
Okay.
The other one is I just think the game sucks. It is a horrible game. This one, it falls into that category.
How does that work? This is like a broken list to me. I'm beginning to think you were plotting with some of these little trolls in our
this is
BGG
not
chat group.
This is not a good game.
You are full of baloney, sir.
This is
an excellent game.
This is not.
It is a chill game. It is a fun game.
It is all gimmick. There is nothing.
And it's cute, and it's Bob Ross. It's nostalgia.
So?
I grew up with...
I have lots of things that are nostalgic. I don't want them to necessarily be a board game.
Well, that's you, not
me. And if I do want to be a board game, I want it to be a good board game.
Wow. Press the technical difficulty button so no one can see.
We're on 10 and she's already getting angry. This game is very. This is a very basic, simplistic.
Well, I guess I'm basic.
Boring.
You're boring.
In my opinion, boring game.
You hear that? In my opinion, it's not about my.
No, it's no. This is things I can't believe you enjoy.
This is a very trollish interpretation of that title. I would like to add. Oh man! Oh man! I think I need UgTech. Can you get UgTech out for me real quick?
Nick says there's a lot of malarkey being spoken.
It's true.
Why is Bob Ross like the best game ever?
I didn't say it was the best game ever.
You like this game?
I do like this game.
I don't know why you like it.
I just told you why.
Thus
I just told you why. Oh, boring says the guy that plays 18X's.
What? Who said that?
Zaris, who also plays 18X's. I love you guys.
All right, what's your number 10?
Such trolls.
What's your number 10?
It's a fantastic game.
Apparently, you're going to be a much calmer list than mine.
Yes, because mine is a very, unfortunately, literal interpretation of this that I'm like, outlier games. I should have known there would be a troll element to this particular choice this evening.
That's an obvious interpretation of I can't believe you enjoyed
your
the game.
eyes are actually twinkling. You couldn't wait to do this list.
I am going to have fun with this.
Oh, man. I'm going to start paying more attention to what you guys are doing in that chat on BGG. They're all encouraging him.
No, they're not.
To shenanigans. No, yes, I think you are.
What are you talking about?
All right, so my number 10.
Oh, man, Corleone in my list is trash. I'm on number 10. She already says it's trash. Wow. I guess I should just set out the rest of the way. Nah.
Corleone. All right, so Onitama.
This is a valid one for this list.
Yes, it is. How interesting.
I'm drinking.
That's your problem. Technical difficulties. So, Hunter does not really like abstract games.
I don't like abstract at all.
He's not really crazy about chess. This is kind of a chess variant.
I used to love chess.
Definitely abstract. Yeah, but you're kind of overdone with it. You're like,
I'm done with chess. Yes.
See? Don't try to twist things. He's trying to make my list a troll list. I know what you're doing. I've been around you long enough. Very insidiously sneaky, by the way. So, it's both. It's a chess variant. It's incredibly abstract. Gorgeous art, though. It's ridiculous.
Yeah,
and
gorgeous art.
He likes this one.
I do like this one.
And we play it. And usually when we play it, we will play it multiple times in a row. We almost never sit down and play this game once.
Yeah, this is one of the... There's probably a count on one hand how many abstracts I enjoy. And this is one of them.
Yeah, it's true. Oh, Nathan wants to know what number Bob Ross was on my list. Do you know?
Oh, no, that's one of the ones I didn't have on a list.
I don't think it's in the top 100.
It's not in the top 100
It's in the top 200, I think.
Yeah.
For sure. And since I did like 280 games or whatever, so when I ranked last time. But yeah, Onitama, definitely a surprise. He likes it. He's liked it for several years now. So it's a solid. He likes this game. Kind of surprising. What are you doing?
I'm looking up Bob Ross.
Oh. If I'd known, I would have grabbed my actual physical copy and looked it up for you. Control F.
That's too easy. I guess I'll do that. No, I'm like I did a shortcut Control F and like some video's going to play.
That would be hilarious. All of a sudden we get
188.
188. Okay. There you go. I love this game. It's a lot of fun.
188 for Bob Ross.
A lot of fun. Don't close that window.
Yeah, that would be bad. All right.
Yes, it is fairly light and fast. It's true.
What is?
Onitama.
Yeah. I'm definitely not keen on the super long abstract for sure. Mm-hmm. All right. Let me do my. Here we go.
Number 9.
My number 9. Let's see what it is. I think it's another troll one. I think. Let's see what happens. Let's see your face. Let's look at her face when I push it. She looks confused. Zaya, Legends of a Drift System.
It's space.
It is space, but it's attacky, it's mean, it's brutal, it's long.
I like long games. Twilight Imperium, anyone?
Oh, we may be talking about that one a little bit later.
Oh, okay, I see where this is going.
Zaya is not your kind of game. You do not like attacky. You do not like people blowing up your stuff. But you don't like people take that things happening to you. You don't like any of those things. The reason it's so low is because it is space.
I give you that. Well, it's true, but it also is open sandbox. It doesn't have to be always mean. And when it is mean, it's so easy to come back from it. It's not like you spend
all your stuff.
hours building this thing and then it's destroyed and you spend hours building it up again. No, the very next turn, boom, you have another ship, you start over.
With the expansion, yes.
Well, why would we play without the
expansion?
expansion?
With some damage and you lose all your cargo. Lose all your missions. You lose all your...
It's like, Zarya can be long. We tend to play, if we're short on time, we will only play to a certain number of victory points instead of doing the whole, 25 or whatever
20.
it is. Yeah, 20.
We'll go to
we'll
10
do 10
or
or something, yeah. So the time frame doesn't matter so much, but...
You're not a fan of attacky games, though. Attacky games. Tacky?
Yeah?
You're not a fan of attacky?
Mm.
And usually you end up doing the merchant thing. You don't really do the kill people thing.
I don't. Not usually. However,
I don't know if you've ever done the kill
Yes, I
people.
have. Yes,
have you?
Yes. In fact, I think the last time we played, I did some merchant stuff, but I ended up pirating and going off and blowing up stuff because we were also playing with a bunch of automaton stuff, and you kept sicking them on me. So I finally started coming after you when I had a bigger ship, if you'll recall.
I don't remember this at all.
Yes, I'm sure you don't. I'm sure you've erased it from your innocent little memory.
I don't remember this at all.
He's so innocent, you guys.
All right, what's your number 9?
Uh-huh. My number 9 is paperback. So...
Yeah, that's true. Word games.
It's horrible. A word game.
They're horrible.
I don't need to say anything else. You guys have watched him play a word game.
Wordsy? What did we play?
What did we play? I'm trying to remember what we played. Did we end up playing Letter Jam? I think we said no because it's bad 2-player.
Yeah.
Maybe you guys haven't seen it. Some of you, though, have seen him play word games.
No, I'm not a fan
and
of
you've
word
heard
games.
him talk about word games.
But I wouldn't like this game if it wasn't a deck building game.
But it's a deck building game. And therefore, he likes it. And it's weird to me, though, because, yeah, you do a lot of stuff with it, right? Julio. Man. Some hate in the chat for paperback today.
It's all right. It's not like I rant and rave about it.
No. It's fascinating that he doesn't hate it. Let's put it that way.
Yes, there's only a couple of word games I actually enjoy.
Yeah. I
don't like words.
He doesn't like playing them. Either they have janky rules, he doesn't like them, he doesn't like the mechanisms in them, or for some reason you struggle with the coming up with the good words for it.
I don't
on a few games.
My biggest problem with word games is I want to try to find the perfect word. And you AP out. And I wait, and then I feel bad, so I just do like cat. just to go on to the next person. I'm like, everyone's waiting on me. That's the only thing going through my head. Half my head's going, I can't think of a word. People are waiting on me. I can't think of a word. People are waiting on me. AP, cat.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty funny. So there you go. Yeah, it's amusing. I think it's funny that you like paperback. I like paperback. We play those. Good times.
Number 8.
Number 8. What's my number 8?
What is your number 8?
Is it another troll? Let's see.
Probably.
Dominant species.
Okay, I get that. This is the meanest game.
It is super mean. It's area control.
Yeah. I shouldn't like this game.
But it is worker placement.
It is. But does that make up for the area control? Not typically.
And you actually, with the times we played this, both times, I think we played it twice.
Yeah.
You really enjoyed it both times.
Mm-hmm.
I think you may have won both times. I don't remember.
No, I don't think I've won both times. Maybe one time. I don't think I've won.
Anyway, yeah, so it's a worker placement game. Area control, you're a species, and you're killing off the other species. Not only is the players mean to each other, the game is mean to you as well, because there's an ice age closing in on you. And so it's a mean game with players are mean to each other. But you know seem to like it.
I think part of it is there's no... Some of the games that I don't like because they're like, yeah, you're doing this, la la la. Oh, by the way, there's attacky bits. They kind of sideswipe you with this, or
random events.
Yeah, just stuff that you're like, okay, up front, this is like survival of the fittest. This is a mean game. You expect this to happen. I'm like, all right. It's kind of like playing Survive.
Right.
You know that's going to be a mean game.
Survive on my list.
I don't know. I have a mean streak sometimes.
You do. You're so mean.
I know. See? Look
we'll
at
talk
me.
about that later.
Interesting. But yeah. No, it's just... you know what to expect up front, right? I don't know. And it's just interesting how the mechanisms work with the taking over the areas. It's biology. I don't know. It's very sciencey.
Everyone has.
I think that's why I like it.
Yeah, and asymmetrical powers, and everyone's unique, and blah 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 blah. But anyway, area control mean is not her thing, except for this and one other one we're going to talk about in a little bit.
Nathan and Tommy.
But y'all know each other?
No, Nathan says I like it because I am the dominant species, and Tommy says, fun fact, Hunter was once a member of Derek Zoolander's school for kids who can't read good and went to do other stuff good too.
Huh.
I'm liking the comments in the chat today.
Everyone's so mean. Why is everyone mean?
You started this. You started this, sir.
I started off really nice.
No, you did not. No, you did not.
That sets the tone for the list.
You did set this tone.
All right, what's your 8?
My 8?
And 8?
It is 8.
Yeah.
I almost lost my spot now. Telestrations.
Yeah, I don't like drawing. Drawing's
Hunter
dumb.
doesn't draw.
Drawing's dumb. You don't draw either.
I can. It just takes a lot of effort on my part. And most of the time, my art does usually just resemble stick figures. Now, if I spend a long time and I have something to look off of, I can't do people, but I can do animals and stuff okay. But most of the time I do stick people. My students will attest to that. But even if the girls are like, draw, blah, 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 you're like, hey, have your mom show you how to do that. You know, you don't like to draw. You just don't. It's funny.
But do you know what probably the real reason why this should be on the list? More than anything? Can you guess? It's not drawing.
It's kind of co-op.
Sort of. You're leaning in the right direction.
There's
loud. No winner, and we don't keep score.
Well, yeah, the don't keep score. I hadn't gotten that far yet, but yeah, we don't. It's a party game, and therefore, most of our party games, we usually have so much fun with them. We don't keep score, and that is funny because that goes against like everything.
I know we tried scoring once, and it was so brutally dumb.
It was just dumb, and we were like, eh. This game is hilarious.
He's artsy fartsy.
Yeah, there you go.
So they know what's up. Artsy fartsy.
And you are not.
I'm not.
That type.
I am.
You are math science guy.
I am as far removed from any kind of art or that sort of talent.
So yeah, and it's just, I you know what, Zeros? It's kind of along the same lines as like the Jackbox drawing games. They're hysterical. We don't care. If you can kind of get your point across, that's good enough, and we have a good time, right? Same thing with Telestrations. And you're right. We don't keep score, and it's drawing, and we're all sharing the same stuff, sort of. And you would play this 20 times in a row, no hesitation.
Right. Yep. Very true. Maybe I like your list.
Why, thank you. I was afraid this was a terrible list.
So far. We'll see.
I don't know.
Number 7.
You start out so nice, and then you say something snarky. I see how it is. What's your number 7?
Oh, let's see what happens.
Schnookins?
Let's see what happens. Godfather, Corleone's Empire. Another mean area control game.
Did you go in expecting it? And it has car bombs.
And what's funny is, the reason this one's slightly higher than the dominant species is, not only does she like this game, she likes being mean in this game. She will laugh in your face when she blows you up.
You send people to swim with the fishes.
Normally when you're mean to someone, and you're like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I really didn't mean to do that. I mean, it was the best move I could make." This one's like, car bomb.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong. I can't. I'm guilty. It's just a funny game, okay? You have a river where you dump the bodies of the people you kill.
So and by the end of the last round, there's like 40 bodies just laying in the river.
And yeah, there's car bombs. There's just an area bomb that just nukes everyone within a certain vicinity. And of course, my goal in life is to try to hunt all those down because they're really rare to find.
She doesn't even try to win this game. She just wants to go mass carnage. Is all you.
I do, but then you do something like take over my turf, and he gets in my turf,
and you blow up the whole district.
And so I'm like, if I'm not gonna win, I'm taking you with me. And I think
I proved my point.
Just leave me alone in my little turf.
Remember that twinkle in my eye I had earlier?
Yeah, exactly.
You have that twinkle now.
Car bombs. I'm sorry. I don't know what it is about the car bombs in that game. They're hilarious. And the figurines. Everybody's holding some kind of crazy weapon. I mean, it is like slapstick brutal. It is just insane. So yeah, my dream job as a godfather, I didn't know.
All right, let's see what you got.
Okay. My number 7, compatibility. Now this one, we kind of take score. Sometimes we do.
We keep scoring this game.
We tend to keep score this. We haven't always, though. We don't always.
No, we don't.
We've played it lightly with the internet, which means, again, don't really keep score. We keep score with you, like, against, like, a fun, competitive way, but not a, you won sort of way.
No, the way we did with the internet is they were trying to see who they were matched better with.
Yeah, see who they matched better with. But, again, it's a party game, and it's crazy simple. It really doesn't have any...
I enjoy it quite a bit.
There's no plot, really. There's no mechanisms to it. It's just matching. Pop what comes into your head and rank something. I can see the ranking. I can see you liking the ranking. But just if you think about it, that's all we do. It's crazy repetitive. It's almost roll and move on the board, basically. It's like you get it right and you move a certain amount and that's it.
Not really roll and move. You're just
but win and move. But like, it's just... Don't get into that activity versus a game nonsense, Paul. I'm just saying. And that's another thing, though. It's an activity. Would you call it an activity?
It's a game. You're competing against other teams. It is very much a game.
The other thing is it's got janky rules, and I know how you are about janky rules. Here's the thing.
There's no janky
rules. No. But listen, how you play it's janky because you're supposed to do your answers how you would do it and hope that you match with your partner. But inevitably, by the end of this game, whether you want to or not, there's an inherent bias in your brain that's going, I think that they would probably pick this.
I pick what I don't do that. I don't do that. Apparently she cheats at compatibility.
No, I don't cheat at it. I'm saying everybody does it. Everybody does it.
I don't do it.
That is baloney. There's no way.
I do more so funny things.
That's true. You will do stuff that you find, like we've had a running gag. It's almost impossible. I may have to change. There's that baby picture.
The little baby.
The baby picture every time ends up being like a running gag of some kind, whether positive or negative in there. And there's a few cards like that.
You get a card like it's like scary, and you put the baby
in there, and then we just laugh, and then now it's like a stupid side joke the rest of the game. And so we'll do stupid running gags. That's the other thing we do. We get totally derailed in this game.
Well, it's kind of like whose line is it anyway? The points are made up, and they don't matter.
And the words don't matter. Yeah, that's it. It's like the weirdest game ever. And by all intents and purposes, like, I could see you doing almost any other social game before that, but yet you enjoy playing this.
It's just funny. It makes me laugh. If it makes me laugh, I'll play it. I don't care what it is.
Yeah. But again, that's why it's on here.
All right. Move on. Number 6. Let's see what my number 6 is. It'll be a surprise for everyone. Here we go. 18 Chesapeake.
Every time I see that at a glance, it looks like 18 cheapskate.
Or cheesecake.
Cheesecake. 18 cheesecake, yeah.
18 Chesapeake. So, the first time Rebecca played an 18XX, I thought, she's going to last half an hour. And then she'll be done. She'll be like, I'm sorry, guys. I'd rather go watch paint dry somewhere. Or stare at a wall, or take a nap. But she played it, and she actually enjoyed it. And that was 18. When did you play? 40.
I don't remember what the first one was.
What was the first? I remember 18. It was 1846.
I don't know. I'd have to look at
1846. I don't know.
Is that the one we have?
Yeah.
Okay.
1846.
Where'd you put it?
I don't know.
I like how we're like.
She played that one, and she enjoyed it quite a bit. And she's played what? You played like 5 or 6 18XX games now.
I have now.
Yeah, and this one's your favorite.
It is.
And look at this. I have proof. Where is it? 135 on her top 100. 135. That's pretty impressive.
That's not too shabby.
That's in the top, I don't know what percent. I don't know how many games you played. Probably top 10%, I would guess, of games you played.
That's fair.
18 Chesapeake.
Yeah.
And she always says, all the time she says, I hate railroad games. It's another stupid railroad game. Is this a railroad game? I don't want to play this. This is a railroad game.
There's this kind of a story behind that too, though, because way back times, before we knew 18XX was a thing, we tried a couple of those crayon railroad games. We're not fans. I am particularly not a fan. Hunter threatened to melt all the crayons and use them to light the game on fire, I think.
Oh my gosh. We played that game. Not only was it horrible that you had to mark a map to do your routes, and we had and it wouldn't even mark, whatever we were using weren't even marking the map.
Yeah, we ended up having to get markers or something instead.
And the one that we played, this was
a long time ago.
Tangential story.
I told you, this is a way back.
The rules in this game were so brutal that you could easily make yourself not able to play the game.
Yep. Within the first couple turns,
you could just run out of money, and you had no way to make money. There was no loans in the game, you're just done. You just sat there and do nothing.
I remember now how long ago this was, a 2008-ish, 2009, because we called it the bailout. I remember our economic bailout.
And so what we did is when the first person did that, we're like, what do we do?
Yeah,
and I'm like, everyone gets money. I just gave everyone an equal amount of money, and then not 15 minutes later, it happened to someone else. And so we did another bailout. And it was like, what kind of game design do you have in such a way that you could paint yourself into a corner and not able to play the game? And that game, what was it called? Iron Dragon, I think was the name of it. Something like that.
That might be the name of it.
Oh, anyway. Did you like 18XX?
I do like 18XX. I don't like those crayon rails and all that stuff. Steel Dragon, was that it?
I don't know. It was a horrible game. Very horrible.
Yeah, either way. It was bad. All right, so we're on 6.
6.
Okay. I picked for you Colosseum.
What you talking about, Willis?
Well, I mean, the theme, you're like, okay, whatever. It's kind of math for you.
It's a good theme.
No, and I mean, you're putting on a show, okay, whatever, but it's kind of effectively roll and move. You're rolling and moving your dudes, and they may or may not go into the spots you want.
That's a small piece of the game. That's not everything. It's just a little bonus.
It's quite a large bonus, and you can milk those for quite a significant number of points.
But I'll validate your list for a completely different reason.
Okay.
This is one of the many.
Oh, the 3 players and up games too? I hadn't gotten there.
Well, no. It's one of the many Let's Not Trade with Hunter games.
I don't do that unless you're a jerk to me. And then
let's not trade with Hunter because he's winning. And I'm explaining to everyone, I'm not winning. I'm not actually winning. No, we're not trading with you.
I don't do that to you. I will not trade with you if I do not benefit from the trade. And you're very good at making it sound like I might benefit from the game, but I'm not going to.
This should be on the list, but I don't like it.
But then it wouldn't be on the list.
This is the
this
is the ultimate.
This wasn't trollish enough, so he brings out a troll to just.
This is the same reason I don't. This is the reason I'll never play this game again. Let's not trade with Hunter game.
Okay, that one I might not.
No, I can't put it back.
That one's different though.
But you're right. The roll and move is frustrating because you set yourself up for the perfect turn. It's like, okay, I got this guy ready to go here and this guy, and I'm going to roll, and it's going to be perfect. And then Rebecca messes everything up.
It's always me. But on top of that, too, it's one of those games where you get frustrated by the ones that we kind of enjoy that take like 3 more players. Yeah. And it's also 3 or more players. And so typically those end up sort of falling by the wayside over time just because they're like, when are we going to play
once every 3 years?
Yeah, and so it doesn't happen. And
the Coliseum was our convention game for a while.
It was, but we got it, and somehow still magically it's surviving all the culls. We still like it a lot, and there's no plan to get rid of it. Shocking. I mean, I could see me liking it.
Interesting. Yeah. Interesting. All right, I'll give that a C minus.
I swear.
What number are we on?
5.
5. I'm going to push this button.
Number 5.
Number 5. I like that. All right, my number 5. Let's see what it is. Push
Troll.
Is it troll or is it valid?
Oh, they're all trolls.
Nope, this one's valid. Food chain magnate.
Okay, I could explain, but
that is not your kind of game. It's an economic game.
Yeah.
It is brutally mean.
Yeah.
It is easy to fall way behind in this game.
True.
That's all I got. And that's pretty good, I think.
But you've distracted me with upgraded shiny bits, and so
it has some shiny bits,
and it does have a really cool tech tree.
And we set up the game intentionally where it's fair to both players.
Well, at the start, because it's kind of
I think it's almost. I think it's almost a flaw in the game that if the maps is randomly built in such a way, there's one place that is far superior to all the other spots.
Yep.
And so we make it where there's at least 2 places that have really good starting locations.
We make sure
when we play 2-player.
Yeah, because if you start with that, otherwise the game's already won or lost before you start.
Because we played one time and we
didn't notice.
We didn't notice at first, and like 30 minutes in, I'm like, you were just hosed.
There's no way I could. There was no way.
I'm like, you're just hosed. So we stopped and reset and played again.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's a thing. And it's fair. I do, however, for whatever reason, I really like the art with this game. I think it fits. It's really cutesy. And I love the way it is gimmicky. I like the gimmicky thing. The tech tree is all inside like a menu. Right. And they've got all of the stuff. And all of it's thematic. The extra cool bits you've got and stuff are fun. Right. It's just, I don't know. You're right. I mean, by all intents and purposes, it's probably too mean. And it's kind of sort of pick up and deliver in a way. I'm kind of reverse pick up and deliver. Maybe? No, you're delivering. It's still food delivery. You're producing.
Yeah, but you're not having to go out and get it. It's based on
deliver. It's deliver.
With no pickup?
With no pickup. Produce and deliver? Is that a thing? I don't know. But yeah, you're right. I'm kind of mad. Pick up and deliver stuff. So there you go. There you go.
See, that's not a troll. It wasn't a troll at all. I was
all
nice.
The people that just joined. Good to see you all.
All right, what you got?
All right, my number 5. This one's definitely valid. Galaxy Trucker.
Why is it valid?
Okay, so
I love this game.
I know you love this game, but you've heard him talk about all those games that one of his favorite elements of a game is you have something at the end of the game and you've got this sprawling thing and you're like, look what I've made. Okay?
I see where you're going with this.
So you're building up this stuff in the game. Hunter's building everything away. He's got this beautiful ship. And then you spend the other chunk of the game throwing random crap at it and just annihilating it.
But it's hilarious.
And and he's got like a shred. He's limping into the space station at the end of the game. No, I'm not projecting. It's you. This is not a game you should like. You don't like.
I know. I'm saying you're the one that's usually limping in with.
Okay, well, that part's probably true. You've gotten really good at the game now. It's true, but I mean, it's incredibly mean for things that you work really hard. I mean, your all of your energy is put on building this solid ship, and then in just one fell swoop, you've got. Oh, by the way, the pirates came. And you're like, awesome. I'm out of these cards or whatever.
I think you're projecting. My ship's usually pristine, no scratch on it.
That is not true. That is not true. No.
All right, I'll give you this one.
Yeah, huh?
I'll give you that one.
Darn right.
Jeez, so mean to me. All right, let's move on.
Number 4.
All right. My number 4 is, I'm just going to jump right in. I don't even know what it is. Let's see what it is. Leaving Earth.
Math the game.
It is. This is nothing but a big, giant math puzzle.
I'm not a fan of math. That's true.
I understand the space theme and the whole rocketeering and moon traveling and going to Mars and all that stuff. But this is just math. That's all it is math. Not only are you trying to balance your budget, you're also doing all the thrust and the how many engines you need and this stage to go to this stage to go to here to get to this and go over here. Math.
I gotta be honest.
And there's also statistics and probability with the whole when you're testing the engines. Do I need to test it more? Or should I go ahead and risk it and go up? I mean, there's math, statistics, budgeting.
I just gotta say,
you should despise this game.
I probably should. But in another lifetime, if I had been naturally good at math and was able to do math without the insane struggle that I had until I was like 30, I'm not kidding you, I could not understand how math worked until I was like 30. It just clicked. It was weird. I inhaled astronomy books from junior high on. If I was good at math, I probably would be working for NASA right now. And I'm not kidding you. I would have been an astronaut in a heartbeat. This is as close to getting to do that kind of stuff that I would have thought was really cool.
So it breaks through all that math, and you have this vision of little Rebecca going to Mars.
I would be on that ship going to Mars. I know you think I'm crazy. I would do it.
probably be on that ship too. So.
Yeah.
What about our kids? What about our kids?
They're going too. They're going too.
Oh, they're going too?
No, yeah. Okay, or if that was the thing on a career path like that, I probably wouldn't have had kids in that.
What?
I was like talking way back in the way back.
Jessica can hear you.
She can't. That kid's gone. She is out cold. She'd probably believe me too. She'd be like, "Yeah, I'd be an astronaut too."
That's funny.
She would do it.
You're funny. You make me laugh.
Just leave Earth. Nathan, you're not wrong.
4.
Huh? Hunter's number 4.
You're number 4.
No, it's your Hunter's. You're number 4.
My number 4.
This is the game. Your game that you like. I can't believe you like.
Let's see.
Spirit Island.
Oh yeah,
I hope you all were sitting down for this.
I should hate this game.
This is a co-op game, kind of semi-trippy theme on top of it. And yet, he got me sucked into this game. Not the other way around. It wasn't a, come play this game with me. No, he was like, you need to play this game. He played this game by himself before I even got to play it. Twice.
Sorry, I'll do it this way.
No, that's not.
Which one is it?
Yeah, you do this, not the other way.
Yeah. Okay. My bad. I'm not very cultured.
Oh, you'll get cultured real quick. Okay, so it's co-op. And it blows my mind that you liked it enough you played it multiple times and then said, "Hey, we should play this." I don't know. This just blew my mind.
So
it might even need to be my number 1 in some ways.
Here's the thing.
Why?
The thing.
What's the deal?
Extremely asymmetrical and interesting powers.
That's true. It is.
It has some interesting way the cards work. You have like a quick action. Maybe I played them. I'm trying to remember.
Yeah.
You have like a quick action and a slow action, or is that's Gloomhaven? I think it has something similar to Gloomhaven. But anyway, you're kind of doing your own thing. You're not saying, okay, hey, I need to give you these 2 cards.
Yeah.
It's very, I'm doing my own thing.
True.
I've got this area I'm taking charge of.
You kind of each have your own thing you're doing to help each other,
right.
like as the greater good. Okay.
Working together, but it's more
separately.
It's more like co-workers.
Kind of like toddler play. They're playing together, but they're actually doing their own thing. They just happen to be in the same room.
No, it's more like co-workers.
Co-workers?
It's kind of like co-worker. You give side eye to them every once in a while.
Side eye like... Are you doing your half of the project?
Yeah, exactly.
I swear I'm going to tell the teacher I did all of it if you don't.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Anyway, yeah, this is an anomaly.
It is an anomaly.
There's only a handful of co-ops I'll actually play, and this is one of them.
It is. It's crazy. So, Spirit Island, again, potentially this might maybe need to be higher up on the list. I don't know.
Yeah, it probably should. I don't know. All right, let's move on. All right, gotta push some buttons. This one.
Number 3.
Number 3. What is my number 3? Let's find out together.
Oh my goodness.
It is Twilight Imperium 4th edition.
Okay, I'm baffled why you're surprised that I like this game.
Because it is brutally mean, it is backstabby, it is area control, and it takes 8 hours to play.
But you're involved the whole 8 hours. It's
I know you love this game. You completely love it. I'm surprised you love it. Again, this is another one I thought you would try once, and after we were done, you kind of lean over and go, I'm never playing that again. That's what I think 100%. That's 100% expected that from you. You put a little grin on, suffer through it, and then at the end go,
that's nice. We're never touching this again.
Exactly.
Okay, yeah.
That's exactly what I thought that the result of it would be. I was surprised I even got you to play it.
Really?
Yes.
It's space.
But I told you it's 8 hours.
Yeah, I'm not Z. I like long games. I don't understand.
No, you like some long games.
I do. But
Very
if
few games.
I end up sitting there crocheting my blanket while we're playing the game, it probably shouldn't be that long. I'm just saying. The ones with like this crazy gap in between, yeah, I'll get bored. But even though it's not my turn for a significant chunk of time, I am in that game because I have reactions or they call them reactions and like subsidiary actions and stuff that you can do based off of what other people are doing.
Right.
So there's always something going on. Plus, you can't just ignore, especially if it's somebody like, somebody that is a little more aggressive and attacky, because then they're going to be building up.
In this game.
You just are scarred. One incident,
scarred.
and he's
no,
scarred.
You've had more than one incident.
They'll build up their armies, and you don't notice it, and it takes time to do that. So if you're not paying attention, you don't have time to catch up. You need to pay attention to everybody. And I still think I did one betrayal, because I'm a goody two-shoes, even in games most of the time. So I finally betrayed him after all the betrayals he's given me.
I've never betrayed you in a game
for
ever.
Life. That is the biggest lie. He can't even say it with a straight face. Unbelievable.
Anyway,
Unbelievable.
I didn't think you'd like this game at all.
Unbelievable.
I thought you would suffer through one game and never play it again.
Nope. I'm ready. He'll never trust me again, but when I do, I'm
never going to ally with you in a game ever again.
Steady.
What's your number 3?
My number 3 is Core Worlds. You usually are like deck builder, schmeck builder, because if it's a
deck builder game.
Well, here's the thing: you like it when deck building is an element of the game. Deck building in this is pretty much the game, and you typically don't like it. And you've said that multiple times. I have it on film where you're like, if it's the main thing, it's too light. It doesn't have enough to it. It needs to do blah blah blah.
All right.
Yeah, it's space and everything, but mostly you're just building up a deck, and it's only got 2 major components in it. It's land attack and air attack, or space attack. What's your excuse?
You take over planets. You build the tableau.
Okay.
You build to kill the core worlds at the end. Yeah, you're right. I shouldn't like this
You shouldn't like this game. And yet, you've even mentioned this is your number one.
This is a themed Dominion.
And this is your number 1 deck builder.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you don't include Great Western Trail.
It's not a deck builder. That is not
You
a deck
kind of
builder.
are.
No, it's not.
Okay,
No. Nope.
All right, I'll give you a pass on that one.
Huh.
Here we go.
Number 2.
My number 2. Oh, I was going to get this and have it ready so that we could play a round of it. This game, she raves about this game. I don't know why it's all the way down at your 161. You rave about this game. You love this game. This game makes you laugh. This game is garbage. And that is Box of Rocks.
Yeah.
This game is just random.
That's not random. It's trivia.
You're shaking up rocks and they're picking a random number. That's pretty random.
You get to tell people that
And it's very random. And the trivia is even just all over the map.
I know. It's fantastic.
No, it's just this game. There's a reason this game is sold like in Spencer Gifts. This is like a gag gift you give someone.
And it's the best ever. I love playing this with my students. Oh my gosh, because I'll make all of them. I'm like, okay, you gotta fight against the rocks. Because this is a short game. We can play 20 people playing. It doesn't matter. They just all have to mark it. And it is just fantastic because of the end.
See, she's looking at it. She's glowing about this garbage game.
It's hilarious. It's so stupid. It's funny. I told you, I'm a sucker for a gimmick, and it's the stupidest, funny gimmick ever. Because on the rocks, on one side, they've got a mark on them. And all of the answers to the trivia are either 0, 1, or 2. And you shake the rocks, and you're trying to compete against them. And they are random, obviously. But they have a good percentage of chance, 1 in 3, right? Or whatever. I'm not sure. I don't want to calculate all the chances the rocks
More
flip
likely
one way.
to pick a 1 than anything.
Yeah, that's right. You calculated all that for me. Doesn't matter. I don't care about that stuff. I like the fact that you can play with anybody, make a stupid, silly game out of it. It's a fantastic brain break for school. It is just stupid fun, and it's a quick game. And I always make the kids at the end say, I'm so-and-so, and I'm smarter than a box of rocks, or I'm so-and-so, and I'm dumber than a box of rocks. They have fun with it. They love it. It's just a stupid,
You're talking
funny
smack
game.
about me in the chat about the rocks and me and... But anyway, yeah, this game is just... This is a gag gift you give someone, not an actual game you play, but she loves it.
Yep.
So there you go. My number 2, rocks in a box.
Oh.
Trivialized. your turn.
Yeah. All right, my number 2 is probably, again, another one of those that is rightfully number 2 because there's just no way. This makes no sense in the universe. All the Pandemic games. We're talking Pandemic Iberia. What's the Roman one?
Fall of Rome.
Fall of Rome. The Cure, In the Lab, Legacy 1, Legacy 2, Pre-Legacy or whatever it's called. Season 0. Do you see how many games I've got here? And he likes all the...
One of them was an expansion.
Oh, and Cthulhu... Did you played Cthulhu? No, I played Cthulhu. You didn't play Cthulhu. Okay. Doesn't matter. It's still a different game.
It is, yes.
And you like all of these.
And it isn't in the lab. It's in El Laboratorio.
That's true. We have the Spanish one. So funny. Anyway, but yes, it's co-op. And not only that, but it could potentially have an alpha person problem with it. I mean...
Yeah, because I'm the alpha person. That's why I like it.
Oh, is that why? I swear. Why do I play this game with you? What is going on? Now, this is amazing.
Hold on, let's make sure this is us and not everybody.
Oh. Our internet says it hates
Maybe just need to get reset. Hopefully it's just us.
Yeah, I hope so. Yeah, way cooled on Pandemic. Well, some people have. And I mean, yeah, we don't play just straight up plain Pandemic. You know, we don't play just straight Pandemic
We
as much.
We haven't played regular Pandemic in a while.
That's true. But we haven't played it in a while, but we played the others and we really like the Legacy games in particular. The Legacy games are amazing, right? Uh-oh. Hold on. It says it keeps pausing, guys?
Yeah, we're getting the same thing here. I don't think it's... I mean, hold on.
It doesn't say... It says it's got excellent connection.
That doesn't necessarily...
That's interesting. Well, yeah, true enough.
Let me look. We're not dropping frames. We have a good connection. The CPU...
Everything's green lighted from what I can see, yeah.
Let me mess
It's probably YouTube.
The YouTubes. Yeah, Tom was having problems earlier today, too.
I bet it's a YouTube thing. Because I was going to say, for once, don't jinx us.
Yeah, ours is doing the same thing here.
The internet's fine.
It's weird.
Yeah, the Pandemic, I think part of it, too, is... Oh. Still not clear?
No, hold on.
It's all good now. Choppity chop for a couple minutes. You guys are okay now? Everybody's saying it's fine now.
Okay.
After you reloaded. That's so weird. It's been fine since Hunter jiggled something.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. It's weird. But we'll power through.
Yep. But it's just interesting because you'll play it with multiple people, different people. We've played it, the fact that you do repeat play, period. We've played The Cure multiple times with the kids. That's like their favorite version is The Cure.
Yeah, Dyson.
Katie really likes Pandemic in particular.
She played, she liked Iberia. She played that on the cruise.
Yeah, and she played that with you, right? I think.
No, we played it.
Oh, that's right. We all played it together as a group. I forgot she was in that game. But she likes the regular game and The Cure, and I think she'd like the Legacy games too, honestly. But yeah, it's I don't know. It's just amazing to me because it's co-op, and you detest co-ops.
I think the reason I like Pandemic is similar to the reasons I like Spirit Island.
Okay.
Is that you have asymmetrical powers, you're kind of doing your own thing. Everyone has their little specialties they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
The game is very mechanized. Is that the right word? It's got a nice cadence and flow to it.
Yeah.
It's not.
I gotcha.
It's not.
It does. The turns are.
It's not like this thing happens and this random thing over here happens.
True.
It's kind of.
There's not
it kind of like there's a cadence. You can draw a card.
Yep.
Draw the spreading the disease cards.
Yep.
It's very every round. It's kind of got a flow to it.
Mm-hmm.
And but yeah, I shouldn't like this game.
Yeah. Oh, for thoughts on Pandemic Cthulhu, Michael. Good question. I played that, and honestly, I liked it. It's another one of the Pandemic games that doesn't feel like, just another Pandemic. They tricked it up quite a bit for the Cthulhu world with opening gates and stuff. I really enjoyed it. Actually, it's probably, not counting the Legacies, because I consider Legacies a whole different category, but probably my second, maybe third favorite Pandemic after Fall of Rome and Iberia. I really, really, really enjoyed it. We don't own it because we have so many others, and we're kind of hesitant, as you've probably noticed, to get a whole bunch in our house. But it's pretty fun. So, that's really cool. Yeah, see, there's a lot of good variations. It's just, I don't know, it's just really fun. So yeah, if you're a Cthulhu fan, I think you'd like that, and you like Pandemic, you'll really like it. So.
All right, let me reset again. One more
Oh
time.
no, sorry guys.
Well, I'm just refreshing my screen.
Oh, refresh.
But I think they
refresh. I don't know. I'm being stupid.
All right.
Come on, you can do it, YouTube.
Yeah, I don't know why our.
I think. See, I know. Oh yeah, Tommy. I know that storm hit us not too long ago. I figured you're getting that as a.
Yeah,
doozy.
I don't know what's going on. Everything's good. It's just even on our preview, it's like buffering and doing weird stuff. So if it's doing
YouTube,
that,
so
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, there's nothing we can do about it. I'm sorry, guys. That's for once it's not us. Woo!
All right, let's move.
Number one,
on.
numero uno.
Move on. Finish this guy.
Number 1.
All right.
Hunter.
Sorry, I'm watching the preview. It's making me. Anyway, let me focus. Number 1. When whoever suggested this list, this is the very first game I thought of.
Okay.
Instantly.
So this is a troll.
No, actually, it's not.
Really?
Instantly, this is the first one I thought of. So imagine. So what game would it be if it was leaving Earth without the space theme? Instead, throw a resource management economic game on it. What game would it be?
The that heavy game.
Nope, not heavy game. It is
Power
Grid.
Grid. Yeah, okay, the other one.
Power Grid. So this is Math the game without the space theme. You have no reason to like this game. None. There's
That's true.
nothing in this game you like. It's area control.
Yeah.
It is math and budgeting.
Yeah.
It has auction, which is one of your favorite themes.
But
Exactly. So why do you like this game, dear?
I don't know. You mentioned the stuff about the cake. Oh, it crashed again.
Hopefully everyone's still getting
I'm
it.
hoping you're.
No one's
Okay.
freaking. So hopefully.
Hopefully you can hear it. If you can't hear us, let us know because we're gonna power through.
Our preview system is
our preview's
not working
being
at all.
weird. But yeah, like you said, there's a cadence to the game, and there's something just addictive with trying to figure out. Okay, it's a puzzle to me. I think more than the whole economics, it's a puzzle. How to figure out. Oh, there is. It's all about figuring out where am I going to get that money to drive it ahead. To me, it's almost a personal thing because I know that this game, last time we played in particular, we noticed again that this has a runaway leader problem. Get that? And that doesn't bother me because I know that if Hunter does get that advantage,
All right. So.
then if you get that advantage, then I'm probably never going to catch you. I'm okay with that because to me, it's like, can I maximize what I'm doing? Because really what happens with this game is we're both so evenly matched in this game now. It's up to a chance or a stupid mistake, like a minor little clerical error kind of thing that, I should have bought one more of this that time kind of stuff that basically determines the winner for us at this point, right? We're pretty evenly matched. So, I don't know. I just like the puzzle of it. I don't really care if I win or not. I just try to maximize what I'm doing. It tends to work out, but I don't know. It's fun.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of people are crashing, and this is unfortunate.
Sorry, guys. We're almost done.
But I think that this isn't on our end, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's definitely YouTube. So my number 1, I'm going to power through. My number 1.
I'm hoping that it's streaming and it's recording this, and you can watch it later.
Yeah, if not, we'll make an addendum or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure something out for y'all.
But we're going to power through and finish up.
So my number 1.
Hold on.
For you. Oh.
All right, go ahead.
Oh, you cleared it. Okay. My number 1 for you is Wingspan. You have this really high up on your list. Like, this is in your top 50, I want to say.
Yeah, higher than that, probably.
Yeah, I think it may be in your top 35.
maybe.
I'm pretty sure. I think it was. I want to say it was in your 30s, low 30s. This blows my mind. Okay, it's not that heavy of a game, which typically your top games are heavy. Okay, unless it's a social deduction game.
So this is more of a you can't believe how much I like it.
Possibly, yeah. Yeah, that could be. Because I mean, you like it okay. You like stuff like this where you're getting combos off of things. You like that. But this is a lighter version of that. And I know that there's appeal too because the family plays it. Okay, but usually you're like, okay, if I rate this as a family game, it's this, and then I rate it this. You usually separate those things.
True.
This one you're like, I like this is a blah, which is kind of unusual into itself. The theme, okay, you like birds. That's not a surprise. But it's just something about, it's very samey as far as how the turns go. You're doing these things, and then you have a reaction.
There's definitely a build-up to the game.
Yeah,
it has a nice
build up a little bit. But I mean, all the expansions, they add a little bit of something, but most of it is just more of those cards.
Right.
Okay? There's nothing insanely magical about them, but you love it with the expansions. I mean, it's very...
I can see where you're coming at. I mean, I
this is not your typical cup of tea that you would have in your top set of games. If you look at your other games, you've got the War of the Ring and Twilight Imperium and war gamey-esque, heavy Euro, big, bulky, and then Wingspan. Or social deduction games. Let me explain that too, because that's a whole nother category. But
I can see it. I mean, I'm not surprised that I like it. I'm surprised I like it so much. It's a lot of little factors that kind of boost it up. There's all these little people holding it up. I mean, there's a family. I like the bits. I like birds. It's got nice combos. It's got it's little things that if you just take a step back and go, it's a kind of a gamer family weight light little combo game.
Yeah,
I can see it.
Yeah,
I can see.
I don't know. It's just.
I think Pandemic would have been.
Pandemic probably should have been number one, possibly, but this one is so high up on your list.
Yeah.
So high up on your list.
Pandemic is not even in my top 100.
No, it's not. So I lumped all of the Pandemics together. I kind of felt like that's kind of a shady way to do a number one. But I mean,
that makes sense too.
Yeah, but Wingspan's really high up on your list. And it's definitely, if you look at the list of your games, it's an outlier for sure.
Yeah. So I can see that.
But it's pretty interesting.
All right. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the. I think it either has to do with YouTube or again the chat real time. We're having all kinds of errors. Hopefully, it's not going to be showing it after the fact.
Yeah,
I think has something with what YouTube's doing. That's not necessarily us that's doing it.
That's all right.
Because it's funny because our preview says broken error does not work, but then
you guys are all chatting.
But then it says excellent connection right underneath.
Yeah.
So I don't know what's going on with that. So.
It's just, hey, you know what? You're coming here. You're partly here for the technical difficulties. We get it.
Yeah, we'll push the button once. Just say we did it. Hold on.
Even if you can't see it right now. No, but our viewers dropped, and I suspect part of it is that for whatever reason, there's certain parts of the nation or something that are having
it's something
major
weird
YouTube issues.
All right.
So, thank you guys for hanging out, and I know it was a tough... Oh, you got more?
No, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say thank you for toughing it out with all the craziness and the bad weather and the YouTube issues and all this craziness.
I was watching several live people showing live videos today, and they were having issues too.
Yes, I really think it is YouTube.
All right, so
that's okay.
So
we all made
next time we're gonna get out here pretty quick, but next time we are going to do our variety show.
Whoop, whoop.
We're gonna do a variety of things.
Yep.
And just our normal show. We'll probably I don't know what we'll do yet. But we're going to definitely talk about the games that we played recently. We played several games, a couple of new games, some old games, some crappy games.
Oh, man. Oh, man. And so it begins.
So we'll see you. Oh, wait. And then 1 week from next week, 2 weeks from tonight, we're doing, this was the most voted on choice of our poll of top 10s. There's another one that was close to, got close second.
And
that's going to be our next top 10 2 weeks from tonight.
What's that?
That is top 10 games with a great gimmick.
Yes! Love this. Okay, finally, a list that I'm not going to be like, this is hard.
And this may be a show and tell because we'll be bringing our gimmicks So we
Bring
may
on
actually
the
look at
gimmicks.
each other's lists so that we get all the gimmicks ready to show you all the gimmicks that we're talking about.
That's right. I'm writing this down.
This could
right
be
now.
a interesting mechanism. It could be a bit. It could be anything that kind of sells the game.
Oh, Zeris is asking, have you unbagged Terraforming Mars? I like how you didn't say unpacked, you said unbagged.
Yes, we unbagged Terraforming Mars. We played it, so it will be talked about 1 week from tonight on our
For sure.
and we'll probably bust out the actual box and go through the bits and talk about things and certain things that don't fit into the box, which I was very disappointed with. But anyway, that's a story for next week. So we're going to get on out of here.
Bye, all. Thanks for joining.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like. Click subscribe to join our wonderful viewer community. Want to be notified when we upload a new video or go live? Click on the little bell below.